I did a video a couple of days ago about this show called If I Can't Have You on Netflix. And I just showed you the picture of the show, the main character of the movie. Now, what I did not tell you guys, I didn't want to ruin it just in case someone still wanted to watch it, even though it's a shitty show. But I have to just say that. So it's spoiler alert if you want to watch the show on Netflix, 2 times this. But mainly, this show is about a woman who is a radio DJ who has a very successful nightly show where she has people calling about their relationship problems or issues, and she'll talk to them and she'll play some really nice music for them. And her boss, she has a partner, her friend that is one of the producers of the show, and then a friend that's like a sound person or producer, whatever. The guy who's her boss is Eric Roberts, who I absolutely love. And then, so someone calls in that kind of creeps her out. And so all of a sudden she starts receiving like gifts in front of her door, gifts on her car, so she knows she's being followed and stalked. She assumes it's her next door neighbor because he is kind of creepy. He's like watching her from his window. He pops up out of nowhere talking to her. Then she thinks it's this other guy who owns a radio station, who's been trying to get her and her crew to come work for him. And then, before then, she goes to the cops, who's played by Jackee and one other woman. And it's like a 2-person police station. There's only one shot, I think you see other police, but you go into the police station. Jackee's office looks like a broom closet, or like something that really wouldn't be a police officer's office. Then you see her talk to her boss or her partner, and you never see any other police officers around them. Jackee's character makes this girl think that, well, you need more evidence to prove you're being stalked. But then when she talks to her co-worker, she's like, oh, it could be serious. I'm like, why wouldn't you tell the girl that so she could be on her game, even though she already knows it's serious? And her friends are trying to help her. The dialogue is stupid. When she's talking to one guy that she thinks it is, she's like attacking him out of nowhere. She has no chemistry with her boyfriend, none whatsoever. And she seems like she's really mean to him. I'm like, casting should have done better and found someone she was more compatible with or had chemistry with. And I felt bad for him. And then in the beginning of the show, they show this other woman who's being stalked, and I assume she was killed. They never talk about that shit again. And so they brought that up for what? They never closed it in the end. And then you find out, spoiler alert, that it's her boyfriend the whole time, that he was upset that she was showing more care to the people that were calling into the show than to him. And he was trying to attack her, and her friend comes in and saves her, and I think he ends up getting arrested. It's the stupidest shit I've ever seen in my life. They assume her boss, Eric Roberts, is the one because he's trying to get them to change their time frame of their show per the owners of the station. It's just stupid. I think that Jackee and Eric Roberts were the two that actually were the most decorated in the movie. Maybe they did it as a favor. Maybe they did it because they were bored. Maybe they did it just to give this person a push on Netflix. I don't know. The acting, some of it, not with Eric or Jackee in my opinion, but the acting with everybody else was horrible, especially the main character and the boyfriend. And yeah, so don't watch this. And if you do, I'm sorry you're wasting your time. I was hoping to waste my time for you guys so you wouldn't have to do it, but yeah, it was garbage.